Hi, I'm Dan from Literary Gladiators, and today I'm doing a book haul. Recently we visited the Book Garden down in Cream Ridge, New Jersey, and I got a couple of books down there. First one off is The Punisher 2099, issue number 1. I wanted to get this because I'm a fan of The Punisher, and The Punisher 2099 is a series that didn't last very long, but for a series, issue number 1 is actually pretty unique copy. It's actually a really great story too. I'm glad I get to actually read it. Next is Red Sonja number 1. This is the original series. If you watched my individual video where I talked about the Hyborian Age, that was the second series of Red Sonja. This is the first original series written back in like the 1980s from what this says on it. As you can see, it has a Comp Code Authority on it, so it's not as violent as the second series, but it's pretty good if you're a fan of the Hyborian Age. Next is my favorite sci-fi writer, H.G. Wells. This is 30 Strange Stories. Contains 30 stories of his, all short stories about things like the Strange Orchard. I decided to get this because I am a big fan of H.G. Wells. I love War of the Worlds. I love The Time Machine. So, you know, something like this, I thought it'd be really good to pick up. You know, this next one is Vampires, Wine, and Roses. This contains many different authors and contains basically their stories about vampires. You got H.G. Wells on here, you got Woody Allen, Bram Stoker, Anne Rice, William Shakespeare, Edgar Allan Poe, H.P. Lovecraft, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and you know the list just goes on and on of like very great authors. And the thing is, if you like vampires and you know gothic horror, the thing is this is definitely a collection to pick up, and I absolutely love this because how could I turn down all these short stories by all these great authors? It's just, you know, it's just a good collection. Next one, you simply don't walk into. I know, that's a bad joke. This is J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. This actually contains all 3 stories. Contains the Fellowship of the Ring, the Two Towers, and Return of the King. It also contains a few pages in the back here of the Ceremonians, which explains the world of Middle-earth. I got this because I'm a big fantasy fan, and I was definitely a big fan of the Lord of the Rings movies, and I absolutely love The Hobbit, so I decided, you know, why not read the Lord of the Rings, see how good the books are compared to the movie. I know it's not a good way to do things, you know, you're supposed to read the book beforehand, but, you know, I was 12. Yeah, so that's pretty much all the books I got from the Book Garden. Till next time, keep reading.